There are places on Earth where danger stretches for thousands of miles. Deserts, oceans, mountain ranges. But occasionally, something stranger happens. A tiny strip of land becomes more dangerous than entire countries, just 10 miles long, yet crossing it has killed thousands of people. Not because of war, not because of crime, but because the geography itself makes survival almost impossible. 1. The Darién Gap, 020 to 230. Between North America and South America lies a break in the continent, the Darién Gap, a narrow region of jungle between Panama and Colombia. On maps, it looks small, just about 60 miles across at its widest point. But within that gap lies one of the most dangerous stretches of land on Earth. The most deadly section, roughly 10 miles of swamp, river crossings, and dense rainforest where migration routes converge. This region is part of the only missing section of the Pan-American Highway, the road network that otherwise connects Alaska to Argentina. Everywhere else, highways run continuously across continents. But here, the road stops, and the jungle begins. 2. Why the highway was never finished, 2:30, 40. For decades, engineers tried to solve the problem. They studied the terrain, surveyed the rivers, planned bridges and elevated highways, but every attempt ran into the same obstacles. The Darién Gap is not just jungle, it is swampy rainforest, flooded rivers, steep hills and thick vegetation that grows faster than it can be cleared. Heavy machinery sinks into mud, floodwaters erase construction work, and disease-carrying insects thrive in the humid climate, but geography is only part of the story. 3. The hidden dangers, 4-6 crowds. Over time, the region became something else, a natural barrier between continents. Armed groups once used the jungle as cover, drug trafficking routes passed through its rivers, and migrants traveling north began crossing the gap on foot. In recent years, hundreds of thousands of people have attempted the journey. Many underestimate the danger. The jungle offers no roads, no reliable navigation, and no medical help. Bao Ao Tabadikinti 4. Nature as a barrier, 6 and 7:30. Ironically, the danger of the Darién Gap is also the reason it still exists. For decades, environmental groups have argued against completing the highway. A road through the jungle would open the region to logging, deforestation, illegal mining, wildlife trafficking. The Darién rainforest is one of the most biodiverse ecosystems in Central America. Jaguar populations, rare bird species, and plant life found nowhere else on Earth. Building a permanent highway could trigger a wave of development that permanently changes the region. So, despite decades of debate, the road has never been built. Butamabrai Bestum 5, the geography that stops continents, 739 routes. From space, the Pan-American Highway looks like a continuous line. Thousands of miles of asphalt connecting cities across 2 continents. But in one place, that line disappears. Because geography sometimes refuses to cooperate with infrastructure. Rivers shift, floodplains expand, jungles reclaim the land. And in the Darién Gap, those forces combine to create a barrier that modern engineering still struggles to overcome. Just 10 miles of the most dangerous terrain on Earth can stop a highway that spans the entire hemisphere. Human civilization is built on connections, roads, trade routes, infrastructure. But occasionally, nature draws a line that humans cannot easily erase. And in the Darién Gap, that line remains. A stretch of jungle so dangerous that even today, the most ambitious highway in the world still stops at its edge. Would you attempt to cross the Darién Gap? Or is this one place where the map is better left unexplored?